Good morning, guys. It's me, Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA. It is Tuesday, October the 4th, 2016, 10:15 a.m. Central Standard Time, and 77 top-down degrees. Not bad. Partly cloudy. Got my walking done. Had me a smoothie. Life ain't bad. Now I got me some dark chocolate almonds and some green tea that I brewed up. Got a busy day today, boy. I'm telling you, I got to go to the grocery store. That's it. Speaking of it, my house is getting crowded. I've got an TC, an inanimate object, and then I've got Thorny, the cactus, and Matilda, the trash can. I had to get out of all that noise. Anyway, got back from a trip safely, thank goodness. Had a lot of good comments, glad. And for you new guys, my channel is Rusty 78609 that you stumbled into. And sometimes I talk about camping in a Prius, and sometimes I talk about naming inanimate objects, and sometimes I just talk to hear my own voice. But today I do have a little topic. I had a comment related to towing a travel trailer, and I've got some experience in that since I full-time RV'd for about 23 years. Don't do much of that anymore, but I did pull a travel trailer for a long time all over the USA, mainly the western USA. I was around Georgia, Florida for a while, Mississippi, went up into Arkansas, but mainly in the western USA, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, Colorado. And what I wanted to point out was for you guys that are just thinking about getting a RV, particularly the ones that are thinking about a travel trailer, there's a lot of things I wished I would have known in advance. You know, whenever you see the towing capacity of a pickup, you know, you assume that if it says it's 5,000 towing capacity and the travel trailer you're going to tow is loaded 4,000 pounds, that you've got a pretty good margin for error. But what happens is, in reality, is towing a travel trailer is just damn hard on a vehicle. That's all I can tell you. I mean, even though they're designed to tow things, when you're pulling down an interstate into a little wind and you've got to go, say, 70 miles an hour to keep up with traffic, or even 65 if you want to drive a little slower, you're going to get about a little less than half the rated mileage. If it's rated for 20, you'll get 10. If it's rated for 18, you might get an 8 or 9. And then when you get into the mountains, God bless you. But one of the things you need to know about is the hitch. You know, I would definitely get that little electric crank up and down. That's a big plus. That hand crank is a pain in the ass. The next thing you're going to need, sway bars and I don't know what they call it, load levelers. And that will definitely help you, because all of that helps the it makes the tow a little easier. And when a truck passes you on the interstate, or there's a wind, you're pulling windy condition, particularly from the side, kind of helps you keep it on the road easier. But I promise you, I would recommend, with the experience I've had and knowing what I know now, go with the smallest travel trailer that will meet your needs. all that crap about pop out, 40 foot long. You know, if you want to tow a house down the highway, then that's fine. That's your choice. But whenever you get to some areas of the USA, particularly in the West, you know, there's places you can't even take a 26-foot RV. In Big Bend, you can't take one up to the Chisos Basin campground. Not supposed to. I'm sure people do. Just like it says, don't feed the animals. There's somebody standing by the sign feeding squirrels. But, you know, keep it simple. And towing is tiring. When you come into the mountains, when you come down a hill, an 8% grade or in that range, a pretty good steep hill, and at the bottom of that hill you see a hairpin turn, or what they call a switchback, or what I call a fish hook, you know, a 10-mile-an-hour turn, and you're coming down that hill towards that turn, you better hope your trailer brakes and your vehicle brakes are in good condition, because you're going to be checking them out all the way to that turn. And you know, it is. It's tiring. You know, you get to a campground, you get set up, it's okay. The downside of RVing is when you do get set up, if something changes, you know, somebody parks beside you that's loud or has a barking dog, or, you know, you're stuck unless you just want to go to all the trouble to hook up and move if there's another spot. So, you know, if you keep it simple, makes it a lot easier. You got a lot of options, but towing an RV, you know, just be sure you've got the hitch that you need, and be sure you've got a vehicle that is overpowered. In other words, if you are going to tow a 4,000-pound loaded trailer, it'd be nice to have a vehicle that can tow 8,000. Plenty of power. You'll never regret it. Your gas mileage won't be that much difference when you're towing. Maybe a little, but not much. But you'll sure enjoy it when you get in that mountain terrain, and you can just motor right on up and down without any problem. Yep, but anyway, got interrupted there by a stop sign. RVing is a lot of fun. I like camping in my Prius. Also, it's very easy. But I'm in what they call the horns of a dilemma right now. I would like to change things just a little bit. Since I'm getting older, I would like to have more creature comforts. And I really don't want to buy a Class C motorhome because they're a little expensive. It's another piece of equipment that you've got to maintain. And so I'm looking at my options. You know, van living won't work for me. Can't stand up unless you get a super big van. I don't want that, because I don't want to have what I would like to have. I'm thinking about this. I could get an SUV that gets about 30 miles a gallon and get me a little 13-foot, what do they call them? Little fiberglass units. They make them here in Athens, Texas. I can't think of the name right now. But anyway, they're real lightweight. They weigh about 1,800 pounds. You can pull them with anything, and they've got all the amenities inside. And that's all I need. So that might be the direction I go. Well, they're called a casita. That's what it is, a casita. And yeah, you could pull them with a small SUV. Probably need a 6-cylinder. I don't think I'd try it with a 4, even though you could pull it with a 4-cylinder. Those 4 cylinders would be very active. They would be very damn active. So I'm looking at that. But anyway, having said all that, I'm here in the big city of Kingsland, Texas now, and I got to go to my big bank here on the left and make a large $60 deposit. That'll double their assets. Just a local little bank. But anyway, you guys have a good day. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy American made when you can.